An award-winning journalist, a best-selling author, and a tireless advocate for all sorts of charities, I got the chance, very unique chance, to chat with Mara Schriver about her newest novel. Your book is fantastic. I'm halfway through it. One of the things that you share with your readers is what you've learned about handling curveballs that life throws your way. And man, anyone can relate to that, especially the unpleasant curveball. What inspired you to write that part of your novel?
Well, I think we all get curveballs in life. I think everybody deals with joy, with sadness, with ups, with downs. And I think it's naive to think that you're going to get through life without any problems. So I think it's important for us all to think about how we're going to navigate the bumps in the road, the curveballs that come our way, because how we choose to do that says a lot about the life we'll have in the future. And I think it's important to try to continue on, to remember that everybody has been in that place before, that people who've gotten through it I find really inspiring. And so, as I say to my children, think about how you will navigate the bumps, because the bumps will come.
Being present seems to be a buzz phrase this year in particular. So how do you define being present, and how do you personally achieve that?
I try to show up for my children, for my brothers, for my friends, in my job, and really be there, not be there and be on my phone or on a computer or in my mind being someplace else. And that's taken me work. I try to focus, and I can feel when I'm present with another person. I can feel when I connect with another person, and that makes me feel good. It makes me feel calm. It makes me feel stable. So I think how we connect with people, how we are present in other people's lives and ultimately in our own lives is up to each and every one of us. We have the tools to be present, but we have to use the tools.
You have a really powerful chapter in your book. It's the power of empathy, and you touch on this. We live in a time in which there is very powerful us versus them mentality, no matter what side you're on. How do you bridge those divides in your life with interactions? Because you interact with so many different people on a daily basis.
Well, it helped me actually to become an independent politically. That helped kind of cut out a lot of the he said, she said, you're this, you're that. And people I have found have listened to me differently, and I can listen to other people differently. I try to show up, as we've just talked about, and be present and not think of the other person as my enemy. I've tried to learn that things aren't as black and white as I was raised to believe that they are. There are good people on both sides of the aisle. There are people who are really devoted to making the world a better place. We all come to it with our own experiences, so I always try to understand where someone is coming from. I try to find something that I have in common with someone else.
Another thing Maria writes about in her book is the importance of self-care when it comes to counseling and therapy, and not waiting for a crisis to make that appointment.